Hello everybody and welcome to a new episode of Sable. In the last episode we've completed another challenge, so now we're here in the city. And don't think I have an objective, do I? No, I don't. I will then talk to some people and just explore the city for now. Ian says hello. We chat about Ian's work. Farewell, glider. Okay. What about you? I make the best glass this side of the sea split. Well, normally I do at least. The power cut has put my workshop completely out of commission. I need my furnace to work. It's not like casting little pots in sand. I've got a terrible backlog of orders already. Bike parts, ships, pots, architecture, you name it. I would help you with your problem if you told me how. 'Cause let's be realistic, I probably could. Oh, who are you? This is Rita, the owner of the Overhang Cafe. Goodbye. Okay. If you say so. Who are you? I quite like it when the power is off. There's a sense of peacefulness to it. So I have this. From what they told me, the power is out, and we saw the. Oh, this is an animation. Ooh. That shield clipped into her thigh. The guard towers over me. I can't tell if I've somehow committed some kind of transgression as he looks me over. He seems to be contemplating a decision of some sort, and mutters something unintelligible under his breath. Are you planning on staring all day? He focuses on me with a look like I had been doing something covert. And how like a glider to stumble clumsily into my midst. Useful, very useful. Let's make good use of you. Me? I ask him how. Well, you're a glider. By your very nature, an outsider. You belong to nothing and to no one, and therefore you are capable of an uncommon objectivity. I wonder if I should share my myriad of popular, unpopular, or deeply subjective opinions, but decide to spare him. He seems to have much more to say. My name is Sandpip, and I am in the middle of a very serious investigation. There are few I can trust. You may have noticed that. We find ourselves without power, yes? I didn't notice that. It's no accident. Someone stole the power core from out of the atomic heart, and the perpetrator eludes me still. I thought perhaps you might be able to help me solve this crime, and bring the thief to justice. I'll help. I have no other answer choices. I've already begun to picture myself darting in and out of the shadows, tracking the elusive power thief through the city. In my mind I am swiftness and smoke, a creature of cunning and dexterity. Then Sandpip hands me a rusted heap. This is an old power core. Scrap, really. But if you bring this to the machinist for me, he can fix it and we can get this town going again. But, while you're there, I want you to ask if he has any idea who might want to steal something like this, and why. I'd ask myself, but people are less forthcoming with guards. You get it. I see. I've made the right choice. Report back when you've taken care of this, yes? I'll be waiting. I say goodbye to Sandpip. Heartbreak in the city. Beautiful. Oh. Well, best get my bike then. And I also see that I parked on the opposite side of the city I was supposed to go to, so that's not good. Whistle, there's my bike. Let's go to this quest. Ah, machinist is right in the city. Oh, is this the machinist? Throw a bucket at their head. Hamza is the machinist in Eccria. He's busy tidying up the workshop. It looks like someone has ransacked the place. What can I do for you, Glider? I have a delivery for you. Hamza smirks, but his expression is warm. They've got you running errands, eh? People love to give me errands. Yes, that'll happen to gliders. Suppose folks see them as having that sort of directionless liberty that means you aren't interrupting anything if you ask they fetch something for you. I'll drop this thing off with Sandpip when it's good and ready. Anything else I can help you with? I have some questions about the power cut. What do I want to ask? Any idea why someone might have taken the core? He crosses his arms and looks down, thinking on it. Power is the lifeblood of everything we do as machinists, and our work exists to uplift the past and secure the future. Power supports the machines, and machines are bound to the people. I nod, listening. If you want to take power from people, then you wish to make people useless. He looks sad at this. So I think you'll be looking for someone who cares little for the common person. What do I want to ask? Any idea who might have stolen it? He crosses his arms and looks down, thinking on it. Power is the lifeblood of everything we do as machinists. And I already picked this. Who do you think did it? If I had to say, he touches a hand to his chin. Iria the merchant. I tell him I'm listening and he shuffles his feet, getting closer to me. His voice lowers to a low rumble. Iria and her ilk run this town. The markets are their locus of control and they've got their claws on the food stocks. Now, imagine, if you will, what happens when the power goes down. All of a sudden, folks are stockpiling food and Iria and her lot are hiking up the prices. And there's not a damn thing any of the rest of us can do. You should look into Iria. You'll find her weaving her web for corruption from above the beetle market across the bridge. You'll have to persuade her guard to let you pass, though. I add Iria the merchant to my list of suspects. What do I want to ask? Where were you when the power went out? I was in the workshop, sleeping. Get most of my sleep there lately, if I'm being honest. He shrugs. That being the case, though, I didn't notice anything was wrong. I ask why not. Because I'm a machinist is why. Not one of us, no matter how different we may seem, will ever be caught dead without a backup generator. So I had a few hours good rest before I caught wise. I nod, accepting his answer. What I want to ask? Okay, I'm done here. Customize bike? No, I have nothing. Nope, goodbye. We have a target somewhere. No, that's the water. I drowned in that. Almost drowned in that last time. Oh, bridge. Above the bridge, person. Or below? I see above. Whoa. Are you my target? No. Where be my target? All I hear is chickens. No corruption. I have to ask around Eccria for the information I need. Let's ask this guard on the box first. If I may. Everyone, please remain calm. We are doing all we can to restore power to Eccria. Useless. Completely useless. How did we end up in a position where almost everything we rely on comes to a complete halt? Aha, I see. Political commentary. I see. This guy doesn't want to speak to me. How dare he? How fucking dare he? Any cuts to spare? Anything would be appreciated, Glider. 10 cuts. So that's a cuts. This is a disaster. No power means no filtered water. The oasis water isn't clean enough to drink on its own. So this person is starving out the city for some reason. Who am I? Do you know anything? No, still the same message. You there. The power being off means a lot of business has stopped completely, but some market traders seem to have been able to take advantage of the situation and deliveries have been busier than ever. Iria and her kind always seem to know how to squeeze blood from a stone, but this feels like things have worked out too well for them. Maybe don't tell anyone I said that. Yeah, maybe. So you came from here, so this direction is my target. I hope. Hey, look, a money pot. No. Money. Oh no, a wind chime die. I can color my bike differently now. How exciting. Where? I need more people to ask questions. Do you have something to say? Seems not. Their little robot thing is loud as hell. What am I looking at? Oh, a fish of some sort. I've been tackled. Who is the mysterious tackler? Stomping their foot on the ground. So, do you make a habit of trying to get yourself eaten? I'm sorry. I apologize in a flurry of murmured sorries. It's met with a shake of the head. Don't say sorry to me. You're the one trying to get bitten by a worm. The girl is nosy and she's bloody strong. You shouldn't get that close unless you've had the proper training or else you've got food handy. But you're a glider, aren't you? So I suppose I can forgive a bit of clumsy worm handling. My name's Citra. I tell her I'm Sable and she offers a quick compliment to my name, which almost soothes the embarrassment burning through my ears. After that, she's all business. Now what's brought you here, glider? Can I help with anything? I get the sense that if Citra were an animal herself, her fur might have bristled at my question. It triggers a memory where JD told me that it can sometimes be a labor in itself to explain how one needs help, and that I ought to try to see where I can be useful before I inquire. But I think I've made enough of an introduction already. Do I need help? Citra gives it a moment's thought. You know what? Yes. Nosy loves a Hakoan glowworm as a treat. If you could find her some, we'd both appreciate it. I tell her I think I can do that and decided better not to ask for further details. I'm sure I can find something. I say goodbye to Citra. Ah, interesting. Not what I'm here for. Where'd all these chickens come from? I hear the guard murmuring about pomegranates to himself as I approach. When he notices me, he clams up and stands to attention. Can I help you? You said something about pomegranates? The guard seems to perk up at the mention of the word. Yes, I've tried one. They sell them in a serai outside of town. They are unbelievable, magical. Each seed a burst of watery coolness. He continues to espouse his clear obsession with the fruit, and I notice my own mouth salivating a little. I need to speak to Iria. Iria is a very important person. If I'm going to let a bothersome glider interrupt her day, it had better be worth my while. I offer 100 cuts. I suppose that'll do. Move along, glider. Well, that was easy. Where's the power core they stole? Hello, tiny person. You are not even as tall as my shoulder. Dwarf. No. Who are you? If Iria is surprised, happy, or displeased to see me, it's hard to tell. The guard by her side tenses. The guard by her side tenses up as I approach, but Iria signals to them and they relax. My presence is permitted. For now. So you got past Giannis. Was it a pomegranate, or just good old-fashioned cuts? It doesn't really matter, I suppose. Well, you're here now. Yes? How do I get myself merchant's badges? Iria seems completely disinterested in my question. I'm not even sure she heard me. I go to ask again when she lets out a big sigh. How do you think? What do merchants do? Don't answer that, you can buy them from me. Yes? I have some questions about the power cut. You have 5 minutes and then I want you gone. Any idea why someone might have taken the core? There is a deeply irritated sigh at the beginning of her speech, and it comes like the hiss of a viper. 2 reasons I can imagine. 1, because they've something to gain from bringing the town to its knees. Now a sharp, annoyed inhale. 2, because power cores fetch a substantial price in illegal markets. Could be one of those, could be both, don't know. I could ask more questions. Where were you when the power went out? I can feel her eyes narrow on me and imagine the drag of her tongue along the upper teeth. She dislikes me very much. I would ignore the implications of that question's friend. But I was here in the market. Ask around if you'd like. Any of the guards will vouch for me. I could ask more questions. Who do you think did it? It'll be some lowlife from the Sarai. Probably that climber fellow, Garay. They say he's, one to speak to when a job needs doing. Though he's not exactly what I'd call discreet. Fellow like that, he won't be the brains behind it, but if I were a scummy little nobody, he's the person I'd hire to get the work done. I'm told you can find him under the bridge outside the town gate. I add Garay to my list of suspects. I could ask more questions. Okay, I'm done here. Like to buy a merchant's badge. 100 things. Yeah, I'll buy a merchant's badge. And then that's it. Anything else? I am through. I should probably check back in with Sandip to see if the new power core is ready. Okay. I have a slight suspicion that this person I just talked to is the thief of the power core. Or like the one that hired the thief. And who knows? Who knows? I'm lucky I saw that little snippet of door there. Could very easily miss that. Sandip, I'm back. Hamza says hello. What can I do for you, Glider? I think I am at the wrong person. Let's... Yep, I'm at the wrong guy. Let's search for the right person then. I see a loot thingy up there. Don't know what to climb. Oh. I know what to climb to get up there as well, so that's good. Ha. There we go. Now I'm still looking for this Sandip person who I thought I'd have met, but I hadn't. I just reloaded the game and this wasn't here before. Ah, there we go. Sandip rocks from the balls of his feet to the heels and back, pleased. Good news! Hamza has finished his work on the spare power core. I could use your help with it if you've got a moment. I can help. Perfect. I'd like you to take the new core to the atomic heart and plug it in. And while you're there, see if you can pick up any clues about who may have stolen the original, yes? You came to the right glider. I cross my arms and give him a coolly confident nod. He nods back. I had a feeling about you, the moment I saw you. That air of mystery tells me you know how to follow a lead, or dig up your own. Hamza left a keycard for you. You'll need it to unlock the front door. The central chamber is protected by a security code, but I'm sure you'll find your own way in. The thief managed to bypass it. To get to the atomic heart, head over to the substation just outside town and follow the power cable that runs through and under the sands. See you soon, hopefully with news. I say goodbye. Finally, I have a lead on where I'm supposed to go. Now I just need to call my bike. There's my baby. My baby. Where's the power cord? This direction. Yeah, seems like it. Ah yeah, I see over there the cable. Let's go. Oh, a Chumek at the atomic heart. How convenient. I'll grab that. Hopefully fast enough before my bike slips off the cable. Faster, 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 faster. No! Did it. I did it. Perfect. I don't need to be on top of the cable. There's a gate. Right, they said something about a door. Well, that was a waste of time then. And I'm already 40 minutes into recording, so it don't matter too much. Insert keycard. Open door. What are you? Scrap? Scrap metal, nice. My own way inside. I'm supposed to get inside there single-handedly somehow. I see, I see. But first I'll grab that tomb there. Just cause I don't think there's a point in catching those, but I don't know. Now I have 9. I'll just follow these cables. And I'm inside. Now where am I supposed to plug this stuff in? Well, I know where I can plug this in. Just right into the door. And this I put the little... The culprit took good care in removing the core, it makes sense. If I were to steal something so valuable I would be delicate too. But why the torn out cables? It looks almost staged to me. Install the new core. There's some feathers. Oh. Oh no. What's this doing? Seems to be working again. There's a clump of feathers on the floor. Strange. I try to picture the bird large and powerful enough to carry away the power core, and decide that it is one suspect I can absolutely rule out. I would very much like to see it. Yeah, maybe somebody here. Ah, now this is a clue. A scrap of paper lies discarded on the floor, and when I take it up I see that it's a promissory note. Somebody, perhaps the culprit, owes money to the merchants. It's possible the culprit dropped it, but who could be so careless at the scene of their crime? I wonder if it's a plant left to throw me off the scene. Interesting. Interesting. God damn, I'm 45 minutes into recording. And I'm not done yet with the quest. Well, I should return to Sandip now that the power is back. What? And Glider, you did a brilliant job getting the power back on. I don't know if you could hear it, but there was a tremendous noise. The whole town was delighted. It wasn't easy. Your work is appreciated and you are valued. Now, he leans in. How about our little investigation? Any useful evidence? What can I do for you, Sable? Discuss physical evidence. What did you find when you searched the heart? There was a feather on the floor. I say it might have been an accident, and then I pause a moment with some drama and whisper that it could also be a calling card. Sandep crosses his arms, nodding furiously. What did you find when you searched the heart? I found a note. I told him that I found a note and that it listed the debts owed to the merchants. Was this left there on purpose, I wonder aloud, or did the foolish culprit drop it by accident? Sandep steeples his fingers with interest. What did you find when you searched the heart? There was no damage to the socket. I explained that the socket for the core was in perfect condition, flawless even, to one such as myself who is decidedly not an expert. I posit that whoever removed the core knew that what they were doing, and didn't want to damage it. Sandit seems to like the sound of this. And apart from that, nothing else. Review suspects. Let's begin with Merchant Iria. Eccria is very powerful. We'd have a very hard time building a strong case against her. What's her motive? To profit from the panic. Yes, people have definitely been stocking up since it happened. How did she do it? Hamza owes her money. I see. So she made him give her the key. Who do you want to discuss? Climber Gary. Let's go through the case against Gary. What's his motive? Someone paid him to do it. He has a bad reputation in Eccria. People say he'd do anything for money. This is a good lead. How did he do it? He's a climber. He climbed. It's possible. I'm surprised he managed it with the slippery metal surfaces of the atomic heart. Who do you want to discuss? It was a group. You think it could have been a group effort? What's the motive? To bring down Eccria. That seems unlikely. The power being out is a difficulty. Yes, but it is a temporary one. Sandip doesn't seem very impressed by my line of thinking. Who do you want to discuss? Let's go over Iria again. Her motive this time is she hates the Sarai. And Hamza owes her money. Gary, let's go through the case against Gary. He sold it. He has a bad reputation in Erica. People say he'd do anything for money. This is a good lead. How did he do it? He stole the key from Hamza's workshop. Ah yes, the workshop was broken into the other day. Okay then, discuss something else. Make an accusation. Who's the culprit? Merchant Iria. I am excited to explain how Iria benefited by rigging the markets of the powers lost in the town. How she exploited the power cut to create scarcity and to raise prices in people's desperation. My excitement is curtailed by the way Sandip sighs halfway through my explanation. I see that I don't think Iria herself did the crime, and he looks even more resigned. My case seems to be falling apart. This is a tricky situation. I can't arrest Iria, that's not how things work in Eccria. Even if you had some kind of indisputable evidence, which you don't, this isn't going anywhere. I feel deflated. Did I miss something, or was this always a fool's errand? Thanks for your help anyway, Glider. Maybe it's best you don't tell anyone about our little discovery here. One last thing for your troubles. Take care, Sable. A guard's badge, and I completed their quest. Well, since I'm done, I'll say thank you for watching the video. If you want to see more video, click on the subscribe yo and the like yo, and leave a comment yo saying you want to see more. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye yo.